So it's an ongoing and an extensive investigation that is going to begin this morning by talking to the officer who complained about this social media post that surfaced over the weekend. It is racist and it is offensive. We're not going to show it to you, but it is a Valentine's Day post themed, and it shows George Floyd and mocks him, saying, "You take my breath away." And so the LAPD officially isn't commenting about this on camera, but it did release a statement over the weekend. I'm going to show you that tweet. In a very lengthy tweet, talks about this and says it is investigating. It's aware of the allegations that an image was being passed around the department. It goes on to say there are also allegations that the post was authored by a department employee. We are pursuing each allegation. At this point, the department has not identified any actual postings in the workplace or identified that it was in fact our department employee who created the image. The department will have zero tolerance for this type of behavior. So they want to know whether or not this was shared by anyone within the department. Of course, as you know, George Floyd died last May. A Minneapolis police officer knelt on his neck for 8 minutes. Body cam footage showing Floyd repeatedly saying, "I can't breathe," before he died. And his death sparked worldwide protests denouncing police brutality against black Americans. Activists calling for a meeting with Chief Michael Moore to address this. Here's what activist Jasmine Canick had to say.
Given all our city has gone through in terms of the protests last year, given all this country has gone through, for any city employee, sworn or civilian, to think that sharing or posting something like that is okay, they should not work for the city of Los Angeles.
So we certainly will be following up on this story, Michaela. We are hearing that there is a protest and a press conference that's scheduled at 11 o'clock this morning at the Harbor Division in San Pedro. There are reports that perhaps someone within that division shared this or perhaps authored it. Again, something that the LAPD is looking at. But these activists are calling for anyone in the department who shared that post to be fired. Back to you.
And Bob, we know, of course, that your midday team will have the latest on this for us, the protests, the actions within the LAPD, and the ongoing investigation. Thanks so much for bringing it to our attention.